In salmon season, you had to cut it open, and that was actually quite hard work. My job was leaning into a huge vat of ice water, pulling out 50-pound spring salmons that were almost the size of me. There's also quite a large population of Chinese workers there at the time, and East Indian, not that many, considering how many more there are now, but there were some. But I would say most of the workers there were Japanese or Chinese. That would be the main group. This was a long time ago, so 40 years ago, working conditions were pretty bad, and my shift was usually from 8 at night, sometimes till 8 in the morning, and it's standing the whole time on a cement floor. Very cold, very wet. We weren't allowed to talk. There was someone actually walking above us on a platform watching us the whole time, and if you did anything wrong, you were fired. And it smelled awful, so that's obviously not a good thing. We had to open the salmon and take a knife and scrape out the top and the bottom of the salmon inside. They were already cut, but their inside was all their intestines or whatever's in there. And then after that's cleaned, then they keep going down the line. First of all, you wore coveralls of some sort, which were always, of course, way too big for me, but they dragged on the ground, had to roll them up. And then over top of that, we had a big plastic apron, which I think was see-through. And then we always, of course, wore rubber boots because we were standing in water. Whenever the fish ran out, that's when your shift ended. Then when I'd get home, I'd have to completely strip outside the house, so I'd have to go in naked because I smelled so bad from the cannery. And I mean, that smell stays with you for quite a while. It's amazing. Even after you've had a shower, you can still smell it. The main thing that we talked about, I mean, I guess this is what motivates anyone to do this kind of work, was money. What we're going to do with the money we made.